So let's lay down on our backs to find our neutral position. So we've got knees bent, feet on the floor, and that little curve underneath the lower back. Just resting the arms down beside you. We're taking nice deep breaths in through the nose, out through a pursed lip. Breathing in and out. So as we're taking nice deep breaths in and out, I want you to think about the position of your hips. So we're keeping them nice and level. Imagine you've got a torch on each hip bone and they're shining up parallel to one another onto the ceiling. We're staying nice and relaxed through the upper body. So think shoulders are down, chest is nice and open. The weight is evenly placed to your feet. So big toe, little toe, and heel. And we just gently tighten in the tummy. From here, as you breathe out, we're going to tuck the pelvis under, so you're flattening your lower back into the mat. Take a deep breath in to stay. Exhale to release out to neutral. So we're tucking under to flatten, holding that position, releasing out to neutral. So we want to try and get a really nice flat back position as we're tucking under. And we're trying to use just the pelvis and the tummy muscles to move. So if you can, avoid squeezing the bottom. On this next one, we're holding our flat back position. So holding that flat back position, making sure it's nice and strong, we're going to start to tighten the pelvic floor. So as you breathe out, we're tightening all the way in with the pelvic floor. Inhale to release. Exhale to tighten. Inhale to release. So you're thinking of the sensation of stopping a wee mid-flow. And as you're tightening, you should feel as though your tummy muscles are working harder and that your back is slightly flatter into the floor. We're going to half this contraction, so 50% tightening in the pelvic floor as you exhale. Inhale to release. So we still want to keep the upper body nice and relaxed. Shoulders away from the ears. Chest is nice and open. And if you're feeling tense, you can always turn those palms up to face the ceiling. We're going to pull the tummy all the way down towards the spine. And keep the weight evenly placed through your feet. So big toe, little toe, and heel. We're halving one last time. So 20 to 25% tightening. So this should feel like a very gentle lifting, something that you could sustain throughout any exercise if you needed to. It's just working in the background. Still in that flat back, it's just the pelvic floor that's working. Your flat back position should feel nice and strong. You're using your tummy muscles and your pelvic floor to help you to stay there. We're going to bring both feet off of the floor, legs lift to a tabletop position. And we're going into toe tap. So as you breathe out, you're tapping one toe down to the mat. Inhale to lift, swapping sides, tap down and lift. Tap down and lift. Just swapping sides each time. Keeping your flat back, tummy and pelvic floor are working hard. Shoulders are relaxed. Nice deep breaths. You have 2 more on each side. 1 more on each side. Relaxing there, we hug those knees in. From here, we're going onto our hands and knees. Do our stretch through our back. So hands are underneath the shoulders. Knees are underneath your hips. So as you breathe out, you're tucking the pelvis under. So we start to curve the back. Arching the spine. We're dropping the head. Take a deep breath in to stay. Exhale, we're releasing back to our start position. Working through the spine. Your head is the last thing to lift. So we're going to tuck under to curve. Arching the back. We're dropping the head. We hold. Then we're releasing out through the spine. Piece by piece. Come back to your start position. So we want to get lots of movement through the spine. We're working into each section piece by piece. So if you have any areas that feel really stiff or sore, we're just taking our time to move through them. Piece by piece. You're really trying to loosen up any areas that feel really stiff. As you're curving your back, think of pulling the tummy all the way in. And as you return to your start position, let those shoulders come away from your ears. We're going to take 2 more here. This is your last one. We're going to tuck under to curve. Arching the back. Dropping the head. We hold. Releasing out through the spine. Piece by piece. Back to your start position. Relaxing there into your shell stretch. So bottom to the feet. Arms reach out in front. Then we're going to come onto our sides. Do our chest opening stretch. So legs are bent one on top of the other. Arms are nice and long. resting their head down to the floor. Then lift that top arm up so that your fingertips point to the ceiling. Taking the head with you, you're twisting towards the opposite wall. We're holding here to take a stretch before lifting up and over to come back down palm to palm. The top arm lifts, fingertips point to the ceiling. Take the head with you, twisting towards the opposite wall. We hold, and we're lifting back up and over to come down palm to palm. So we want to keep the legs glued together and grounded, making sure this twist is coming through your waist. Taking nice deep breaths, just breathing as and when you need to, but you're not holding your breath at any point. The arm is reaching long from the fingertips all the way into your armpits. You're lifting at your hand for as long as you can, so you know you're keeping a really good range of movement through the neck. We're going to take 2 more on this side. This is your last one. We're lifting up to the ceiling. Take the head with you, twisting away. We hold, lifting back up, bring that head to come down palm to palm. Then we're swapping sides. So again, as you're laying down, you want to take your legs one on top of the other. Knees are bent. Arms are reaching out nice and long, palm to palm, resting the head down. Taking that top arm up so your fingertips point to the ceiling. Take the head with you, twisting towards the opposite wall. Holding that stretch before lifting up and over to come back down palm to palm. Top arm lifts, fingertips to the ceiling. Take the head with you, twist towards the opposite wall. We hold, come back up and over to your start position. So remember to keep those legs grounded and glued together. Letting that twist come through your waist. The arm stays nice and long. We're stretching from the fingertips all the way into the armpit. Nice deep breaths. You shouldn't be holding your breath at any point. Keeping the head looking at the hand for as long as you can. We want a good range of movement on both sides of the neck. Got 2 more here. Lifting to the ceiling. Taking the head with you to twist. We hold before coming back up and over to your start position. This is your last one. Lifting up, fingertips to the ceiling. Taking the head with you to twist. We hold, lifting back up and over, coming down palm to palm. From here we roll onto our back and take a full body stretch. Then we're going to take the knees bent, feet on the floor, and bring those arms down beside you. We want to be in a curved position so you're in neutral. And make sure that your knees are in line with your hips, so we're not knocking in or splay gaps. We're going to take a nice deep breath in to nod the head, chin to chest. Exhale to lift the shoulders from the floor, reach the arms nice and long. Take a deep breath in to stay. Exhale to control back down. So chin to chest. Lifting the shoulders, reaching the arms, we hold. Control back down. So you're using your tummy muscles to lift you. Pulling the belly button all the way down. Your chin to chest position is there to relax through your neck. So you're thinking big nod of the head, then tighten to lift. You're using the pelvic floor. Keep those arms reaching nice and long. Get the shoulders away from the ears. Breathe. Let's take 2 more here, and then we'll change the arms. So chin to chest, lifting those shoulders, reaching the arms, we hold. Control back down. Last one here, chin to chest. Lifting the shoulders, reaching the arms, we hold. Control back down. So we're going to do the same that we've done all week so far with our sit-up. So we're still chin to chest as you breathe in. Lifting up as you exhale. We're going to lean towards one foot with the hand on the same side, so you're hinging through the waist. Back to the centre. Down to the mat. We swap sides, chin to chest. Lift the shoulders and reach. Leaning over to one side. Back to the centre. And down. If you need to support the head, then you can. Just take one arm away as you lean across. Back to the centre. And down. Swapping sides each time. Chin to chest. And lift. We hold. Lean. Back to the centre. And come down. Leaning over. And down. Let's take 2 more on each side. Chin to chest. And lift. Leaning over. And centre. Come back down. Nod. Tighten the tummy to lift. Shoulders are down. Reach. Centre. And down. 1 more on each side. Chin to chest. Lift up and reach. Lean to the foot. Back to the centre. And down. Last one. Nod the head. Lift the shoulders. Leaning to the foot. To the centre. Come back down. Hug those knees in. Just give that head a little shake side to side if your neck is feeling sore. Then we're going to go on to our fronts. Grab yourself a drink if you need one. As you're laying on your front, we're going to take our hands mat width apart in line with the ears. Legs are nice and long. Look down to the floor. We're going to take a nice deep breath in to prepare. As you exhale, you're pushing the nose forwards to lift your head and your chest. Holding here with the forearms down, take a deep breath in. Exhale to control back down to the floor. Push the nose forwards to lift the head and the chest. We hold. Control back down. So we want to be using every muscle in the legs, from the feet all the way into your bottom. At any point those legs or feet start to cramp, just tuck the toes under like I'm doing here to help to lengthen the back of your legs. Tighten the tummy. Your bottom and your tummy are working together here. Keep your back nice and strong. Think shoulders are down. Chest is nice and open. We're going to take 2 more in this position. Push the nose forwards, lift the head and the chest. We hold. Control back down. Last one, push the nose forwards, lift the head and the chest. We hold. Control back down. So from here, we're going to go into lifting both arms away. So you're still going to push your nose forwards to lift the head and the chest as you exhale. Bring yourself up, the forearms are down. Holding here as you breathe in, your arms lift away. Exhale to control back down. Push the nose forwards, lift the head and the chest. Holding, lift the arms away. Come down with the body. So we still need to be squeezing the bottom and tightening the tummy, but your back stays strong as you lift your arms away. Keeping the shoulders down, the chest nice and open. Nice deep breaths. 2 more here. The last one, push the nose forwards, lift the head and the chest. The arms lift. Control back down. From here, we're pushing back into a shell stretch. Bottom to the feet. Reach those arms out in front. And we're going on to our backs for the 100. So here we're going to find our flattened position. So you're nice and tucked under, no gap under your lower spine. We're going to bring our legs into tabletop and the legs are together. From here, if your neck is sore, leave your head resting down. If not, you're going to be in a lifted position with the arms long and your palms are facing the ceiling. So you're pushing up, your emphasis is up instead of down, which we usually would do. So think about your arms being in water or toffee, there's some resistance there, and you're going to be pressing up for your 100 repetitions. 5 as you breathe in, 5 as you breathe out, which I'll count for you, so it will be like this. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. From here, your hands are behind the head. We're going into 2 sets of 8, sitting up towards the legs. After that, we're going to reach the legs long. There can be a slight bend there if you need to. Arms reach long, and we're going to be lifting up towards the feet. For 2 sets of 8. Then we'll relax and we'll take a stretch. I'll talk you through everything so you'll know what's going on. Make sure that your flat back position is nice and strong, so there's no gap under the lower spine. Then we're bringing those legs to tabletop. If you're lifting your upper body, chin to chest, lift those shoulders, arms long, palms face the ceiling. And we inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, tummy in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, pelvic floor, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, halfway, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, tummy in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 more, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, staying here, hands behind the head, sit-ups, for 8, 7, 6, breathe, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 8 more, 8, 7, 6, tummies in, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, legs lengthen, arms reach, coming up for 8, 7, 6, breathe, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 8 more, 8, 7, 6, tummies in, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax there, hug those knees in, and then come into a full body stretch. Good, from here we come up to sitting. Grab a drink if you need one. So we're seated with the legs crossed. Doesn't matter which leg you have in front, we're going to change halfway through. You can sit on a cushion if this position is uncomfortable. Sitting up really nice and tall, we're going to bring the arms long and in front. So we've done this the last couple of days if you have been doing class. From here, as you breathe out, you're going to pull the tummy in to curve the back. Then you're tipping back on your pelvis and start to lean away. Your movement isn't going to be very big. Holding here, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, reach your arms up and then over towards the end of your mat. Drop your head. Holding just for a stretch. And then restack the spine. Sitting up nice and tall, ready to go again. Curve and lean away. Holding there, breathing in. Lift up and over. And taking your time to restack. Sitting up nice and tall. Curve and lean away. Holding here. Lifting up and over. Sitting really tall. Through the spine. 2 more with this leg in front. Curve and lean away. Really tighten the tummy. We're lifting up, stretch forwards. Restack the spine. Up nice and tall. Last one, then we're changing the legs. Curve and lean away. Holding here. Reach up and over. Sitting nice and tall through the spine. From here, cross your legs the other way. So this might feel a bit uncomfortable. You will favour one leg more than the other. We're doing exactly the same movement here. We're going to curve and lean away. Holding. Use your tummy to lift you up and over. Restack the spine. Sitting up nice and tall. And again, curve and lean away. Holding here. We're lifting up and over. Restacking. Sitting really tall. Get those shoulders really relaxed. Curve and lean away. Holding. Reach up and over. Stacking up through the spine. I've got 2 more here. Curve and lean away. We hold. We lift up and over. And sit tall through the spine. 1 more here. Curve and lean away. We hold. Come up and over. Restacking. Sitting tall. Good. From here, I'm going to take the legs out so that they're long and wide. It doesn't have to be really wide. About mat width is fine. You can sit up on something if you want to. And what we're going to do is bring the arms into like a chalet V. So you'll be in this position. From here, we're going to do a twist so that your foot is in line with your head. So it's not a very big twist. Once you're in that twisted position, you're going to reach down to that foot. Drop the head and hold that stretch. Then just stack the spine up and twist to the centre. Just going to do a quarter twist. You're going to reach down. Drop the head. Hold in here as you breathe. Then we're going to restack up and twist. So make sure that as you're sitting back up, you're restacking the spine looking towards that foot. So you're going to sit up here, then twist to the centre. Set the arms. So quarter twist. Reach towards the foot. If you can, grab hold of it. If not, you're reaching the arms. Holding that stretch. Relax the arms. Sit up. Twist centre. So you're going to feel this under the leg as you're reaching forwards. And if you're tight in your back, you might feel this towards the middle or lower back as you're stretching forwards. And it should just feel like you're stretching. It shouldn't feel like pulling or tearing. Drop the arms. Sitting up. Twist. So the twist isn't very big, but you should still feel like you've twisted through the upper body. We're taking nice deep breaths. Drop the arms. Sitting up. Twist. We've got 2 more on each side. Arms. Twist. Reach. Drop the head. Breathe. Arms drop. Sitting up. Centre. Arms. twist, reach to the foot, drop the head, breathe, drop the arms, sitting up, center, one more time on each side, twist, reach, drop that head, hold, arms drop, sitting up, center, this is your last one, twist, reach, drop the head, hold in here, drop the arms, sitting up, center. Good, from there bring the legs together so your feet, soles of your feet are touching, knees are wide, hips are nice and open. Take hold of the feet, curve the back as you're dropping down. Then once you're here, you're going to press those elbows into your legs to push them down, holding those feet and leaning forwards. Good, from there we're going on to our backs. Grab a drink if you need one. So we're going to find a flat back position. So from here, you're just going to tuck under to leave that gap nice and flat and nice and strong. Lift those legs to tabletop. Open out to your diamond. So remember, you've got that gap in the middle of your legs as the knees have widened. Keeping the head relaxed down on the floor, same as we've done the last few days. As you breathe out, the legs are straightening long and away. Bring the knees together, bend and open out. Reaching away. Bend to come back out. Reaching away. Bending to come back down. So the back is staying nice and flat. Your tummy's pulled down. Tighten the pelvic floor. It doesn't matter as you lengthen the legs if there's still a bend there. Just working to the position that you can manage through your body. Relax your upper body. Get those shoulders away from the ears. Take nice deep breaths. Then exhale long. Inhale down. 2 more here. Exhale long. Inhale down. Last one. And hug those knees in. So from here, we're staying in our flat back position. Still nice and tucked under. Those legs lift and they open. This time you're going to be lifted in your upper body. So you can either place your hands to your knees, chin to chest and lift, or take your hands behind your head to begin with. So you're still going to have that lengthening of the legs. You're holding there to take the arms back behind you. Bring everything back in. So the legs go out first, then the arms. Bring everything back together. So if you are supporting the head, you just feel support whilst those legs go away. Then allow the arms to come off and come back in. The neck is horrendously sore. You can drop down to the floor with the head and still take the arms away. What we want to make sure here is that your back stays flat. So as your legs are straightening away and the arms go, make sure your tummy is pulled in. You're using your pelvic floor. And back in. We've got 2 more like this. Last one, the legs reach away. then the arms, and we come back in, relax, hug the knees. So one last exercise in our flat back position. So yesterday we had a little circle through the feet, we're going to use that again today. So still in your flat back, same position with your legs. If this open position is uncomfortable in your hips or your knees, keep your legs together. If not, try and stay in that wide position. So you can have the head down or lifted or hands behind the head, whatever suits you better. So again, you're going to take those legs out long, then the arms. You're going to hold to let the feet do that circle, so the feet flex, and they rotate round, bring the toes together, and then we come back in. The legs reach out long, arms reach out long, we hold, circle the legs, come back in. So if you need to relax the head down, it's the same movement, reaching out, circling the legs, coming back in. So you take the legs first, then the arms, circle the legs, everything back in. Making sure again that back is flat. Tighten your tummy, use your pelvic floor. Breathe, doesn't matter when you're breathing, but you're not holding your breath at any point. Chin to chest. 2 more here. Legs reach away. Then the arms. Hold and circle. Control back in. This is the last one. Legs reach along. Then the arms. The legs circle. Come back in. Relax down. Hug those knees in and just take a little rock from side to side. And then come into your full body stretch. Good, so from here we're going to go on to our fronts. You can grab a drink if you need one. So we're going to do our kicks. Lay nice and relaxed in your upper body. You can have a pillow or something underneath your head. Arms are in a position that's comfortable for you. Bring your legs quite close together, although we're moving just one at a time. So whilst we're laying down, one leg is going to kick, hinging at the knee. Kick, rebound, down, swap sides. Kick, pulse, down. Kick, pulse, down. So your first kick is a full range of movement, and that second one is almost a half. It's almost a rebound off of the first kick. Kick, kick, down. Kick, kick, down. 1, 2, down. Work up the legs and squeeze your bottom. You need to have a gentle tightening in your tummy, keeping everything nice and supported. Relax those shoulders. Breathe. Down. Down. And if you're feeling knee pain or knee restriction as you're doing this movement, then don't make it as big. So keep it small, small, down. Small, small, down. We're just working to where your body will allow you to move. Kick, kick, down. Kick, kick, down. I'm going to change that point to just a solid flex. Flex, flex, down. Flex, flex, down. So same as before, you're just pushing your heel as close to your bottom as you can. Flex, flex, down. Kick, rebound, down. Push, push, down. Breathe. And think about loosening up through that knee and working into your ankle. Work, work, down. Push, push, down. 2 more each side. Breathe. Last one, each side. Okay, we're going to make that more challenging. So from here, you're going to bring your arms quite narrow. Think about shoulder width apart. forearms down and bring your hands so that they're more or less in line with your chin. So from here, we're going to take a small lift away from the floor. So you're on your forearms, you're tucked under the body, just the chest that's lifted here. With pointed feet, we're going kick, kick, down, kick, kick, down, kick, kick, down. Get your shoulders away from your ears, open up through that chest. So if you were feeling knee pain before, now your chest is lifted, you might have a little more range of movement. So just see if you can get that lift a little higher. Push, push, down. Breathe. Down. Down. Still with the tummy tightened. Squeeze that bottom. Kick, kick, down. Kick, kick, down. Kick, kick, down. Kick, kick, down. We're taking that into our flex, flex, down. Flex, flex, down. Get that heel to your bottom. Push, push, down. Push, push, down. That flex of your foot should feel like it's working up into your calf. We're just looking to get more movement at the ankle. Somewhere that lots of people have a restriction. Flex, flex, down. Flex, flex, down. 2 more each side. Down. 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 From here, we're going to take our lift a little higher if we can. So if you're only able to lift up onto the forearms and that's where you stay, we're still going to change the legs. If not, you're pressing up higher. So the elbows can still stay slightly bent, but these hips to be nice and relaxed. If you want to, take those hands a little wider. From here, we're going to go point, flex, down. Point, flex, down. So combine the two. Point, flex, down. Point, flex, down. Point, flex, down. So if you're on your forearms, it's the same. Point, flex, down. Point, flex, down. Make sure you're breathing. Down. Chest is open. Nice and lifted. Point, flex, down. Point, flex, down. 2 more each side. Down. Down. Last one. Down. Down. Relax. Bring yourself back into a shoulder stretch. Reach those arms nice and long. From here, bring your arms beside your legs. You're still in your stretched position, but resting on your head and the arms are completely relaxed. Good, then we're coming up onto our hands and knees. So from here, making sure your hands are under your shoulders and your knees are underneath your hips. Get the tummy nice and tightened. As you breathe out, you're going to take opposite arm and leg nice and long, and we lift. Take a deep breath in to stay. Exhale to control back down. Opposite arm and leg, reach long and lift. We hold. Control back down. So we want to make a nice long line from the tips of the fingers to the ends of the toes. So it doesn't matter how high or low your arm and your leg are moving. What we want is the length. So straighten as much as you can at your knee and your elbow. The tummy staying nice and tightened to help keep the back nice and long. And make sure you've got nice strong balance. Deep breaths. Let's take 2 more on each side, and we'll add some more movement in. So reach long and lift. We hold, control, back down. Reaching long and lift. We hold, control, back down. 1 more on each side. From here, we're still reaching long and lifting. We're going to bend the knee and flex the foot. And you're going to push your leg up. 2, 3, 4. Control back down. Swap sides. Reach long and lift. The arm stays long. Bend the knee, flex the foot. Push up. 2, 3, 4. Control back down. So you're getting your long line first, then bending the knee. Push. 2, 3, 4. Control back down. So that movement is through your hip socket. You should keep your leg in the same position. So you shouldn't need to kick at the knee. You push, 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 and down. 2 more sets on each side. Bending the knee, flex the foot. Push up. 2, 3, 4. Breathe. Bend down, push. 2, 3, 4. Down. 1 more on each side. Reach long and lift. Bend and flex. Pushing up. 2, 3, 4. And down. This is your last one. Reaching long and lift. Push up. 2, 3, 4. Down. Relax and roll through those wrists. We're staying on our hands and knees. This time tucking those toes under. If your wrists are feeling really sore, come down to your forearms. Give them a rest. If not, we'll be on long arms. As you breathe out, you're going to pull the tummy all the way in. Press into your hands and your feet. Let those knees lift just an inch or so from the floor. Inhale down. Exhale to lift. Inhale down. Lifting up. And down. So if any tummy is lifting you, hands and feet are there for support. Lifting up and down. Lifting up and down. Let's take 4 more here. Lifting up and down. Lifting up and down. Last 2. Lift up and down. Lifting up and down. Relax. Roll through those wrists. So from here we're going to go into our full planks. And we're going to still continue with that press up movement just to build up a bit more upper body strength. So bringing the upper body towards the end of your mat. If your wrists are really painful and you need to be on your forearms, that's fine. Obviously there's no press up. You're just holding. So get those arms that are under your shoulders. Step 1 foot back behind you. As long as you can with that leg, get the weight in the toes. The other leg comes to join it nice and close. Find your strong plank position. From here we're going to bend and straighten. Put those knees down. It doesn't matter how big or small that bend is through your elbows. We're stepping back. Step back. Strong plank. Squeeze the bottom. Pull the tummy in. Bend and straighten. knees go down. Make sure that your body is only moving the amount the elbows bend. Don't drop those hips. If you do that, you're going to put loads of pressure through your lower back. Stepping back, strong plank. Bend, straighten, knees come down. Make sure you're taking nice deep breaths as you're doing these. And down. We're going to do 2 more. Step back, strong plank. Bend, straighten, knees go down. Last one here. Step back, long line. We're going to bend, straighten, knees go down, relax there. Roll through those wrists. If your wrists are getting really sore, you can stretch them out by tucking those hands under and then creeping them a little further forwards. Good, then we've got just enough time to take a stretch in the legs. So laying yourself down on your back, I want you to place one foot on top of the other leg on the thigh. And from here, I want you to feed your hands through the gap in the middle of your 2 legs and the gap around the side of the bent knee to hug that leg in. So you're kind of tying yourself in a knot. You should have one foot resting on the other leg on the thigh. You're hugging the leg that's supporting in towards you. And just here, taking nice deep breaths in and out. Control that breathing. From here, I just want you to lean over towards one hip, keeping the same position within your legs, just leaning over towards one side. Just a small lean, don't fall over. Come back to the centre, lean to the other side. Just a small lean, don't fall over. One more time each side, we're leaning over. To the centre. Other side, leaning over. And centre. Let go of the legs and place them down. You're going to pop this foot onto the floor. Lift the other leg up onto the thigh. So you change legs. Arms go through the gap around the outside of the leg to hug and bring that leg in towards you. You should have changed which leg you've knotted up. Just taking deep breaths. We're going to lean over to one side. Just a small lean, don't fall over. Come back to the centre. Leaning over. Just a small lean. Back to the centre. One more each side. Leaning over. To the centre last time, leaning over. And centre. Let the legs come down and untangle them. Straight into a full body stretch. We're coming up to either kneeling or standing. So we go into our shoulder roll. So we're going to roll those shoulders back. and forwards. Bring those arms out nice and wide. We're going to lift up and we're reaching over. Come back to the center, lifting up, reaching over. One more time on each side, we're lifting up, stretching over. We're lifting up, we're stretching over and relaxing there. That's the end of class.